Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. The Supreme Court will be deciding on pending petitions concerning several issues by early next year. Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo said they will prioritize election-related petitions. The High Court will also tackle the petition challenging the legality of the no-contact apprehension policy, or NCAP. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has also formed an ad hoc committee to handle cases on anti-terrorism. The ad hoc panel members include former Chief Justice Reynato Puno, who stood as consultant during the oral arguments on the anti-terror law.
We went a step further to ensure that the implementation of the anti-terrorism law is properly done when it reaches the judicial process. So we want to make sure that there are specific rules governing the anti-terrorism cases so that the rights of people are respected. The right of the state is also equally protected.
The bill creating the Maharlika Investment Fund has been passed on third and final reading at the lower house. Marian Enriquez with the report.
The lower house has approved the bill creating the Maharlika Investment Fund on third and final reading. Before this, lawmakers sought to make compromises on the bill. During the period of amendments for the MIF bill, ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro proposed to increase the percentage that will be remitted to the national government for social welfare projects from 20% to 30%. But this was thumbed down by House Ways and Means Chairman and Albay Representative Joey Salceda, who is one of the sponsors of the bill.
If we make it 30, nothing will be left of the fund. So wala na akong palalaguin, wala na akong ibibigay na ayuda. So in other words, Your Honor, there is some financial limitations to really just emaciating the MIF to a point wherein it can no longer perform the objectives that the proponent wishes.
Can we have it 25%?
Your Honor, we accept 25.
Well, the majority also joins the proposal in accepting the compromise agreement.
Despite this compromise, the Makabayan bloc is still not convinced that the Philippines is ready to establish a sovereign wealth fund.
Huwag na tayong magpanggap sa usaping ito. Lubog tayo sa depisito, trilyon-trilyon ng ating utang, wala tayong surplus, pero bakit gusto pa rin nating isugal ang pondo ng financial institutions natin?
House Speaker Martin Romualdez, who was also part of the ASEAN-EU Summit delegation in Belgium, told the media that he was able to talk to Senator Mark Villar, who will be filing the counterpart measure at the Senate.
It's actually picking up from what was approved at the APRO level, no? So we have a refined measure, no? And when we spoke just last night, he says he will use the draft bill that we've already refined through APRO, approved by the banking committee that's now on the floor, as the starting point. And he's very, very enthusiastic about it.
With the House approval, the bill on the Maharlika Investment Fund is now at the hands of senators. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.
Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel is urging his fellow lawmakers to take their time in studying the MIF bill. Pimentel told the Big Story that while the bill has been certified as urgent, it still needs to go through thorough vetting in the Senate. Personally, though, Pimentel believes that the Philippines does not need a sovereign wealth fund at this point. Despite proponents ensuring enough safeguards in the bill, Pimentel said that the wealth fund can still be exposed to possible corruption.
I am against this proposal. I do not believe that we need some sort of a sovereign wealth fund. Politics will be there, so delikado po ito. Plus the fact that corruption is still a problem here in the Philippines. Meron na nga tayong COA, may congressional oversight na rin. Hindi pa rin takot yung ibang ahensya eh.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Stay with us. watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. One Bilibid inmate has come forward with his testimony on the killing of a high-profile prisoner that was earlier reported to have died from COVID-19. Maharlika with the details.
The National Bureau of Investigation is looking to the testimony of a prisoner who claimed to have seen a high-profile inmate get killed inside Site Harry in Bilibid in 2020. The inmate, who worked as an orderly in Site Harry during the pandemic, said now is the right time to reveal the truth. Site Harry is a COVID isolation facility managed by the NCR Police Office.
Sa mga kasama ko po na sinasabi nila bantag na may COVID, sa sinasabi ng mga doktor na may COVID, hindi po totoong namatay sa COVID yung mga kasama ko.
He claims to know what actually happened behind the death of high-profile inmate Eugene Chua. Chua was reported to have died of cardiopulmonary arrest due to COVID-19 as stated on his death certificate.
Pangyayari kay Eugene, hindi siya sa COVID namatay. Saksi ang dalawang mata ko kung paano nila pinatay ang tao. Dalawang tao lang po ang nagsupot sa kanya. Sinupot lang po siya sa ulo.
Sino po itong mga sumupot? May suot po ba na, naka-uniforme po ba? Ano po bang suot?
PPA mamasuot nila eh.
When asked why he is only speaking now,
Nung panahon kasi ni Bantag dyan sa Bureau of Correction, pag nagsalita ka ng isa o dalawang beses na laban sa kanya, sigurado ipapapatay ka.
the inmate is now under the Investigation Bureau's custody. He will also undergo polygraph test. Acting Bureau Chief General Gregorio Catapang Jr. says they will cooperate with the NBI on the investigation.
Kung COVID patient ka, kinamatay mo COVID, dapat doktor magsabi na namatay ka ng COVID. And then kung ikikremate ka, another authorization na naman yan ng doktor or whatever na authorized.
Investigations into the deaths of high-profile inmates Francis Go, Shuli Lim Zhang, Jimmy Ang, Benjamin Marcelo, Eugene Chua, Sherwin Sanchez, Amin Boratong, and Willie Yang are underway. Based on initial findings, they were declared dead on arrival. However, witnesses claimed that days before their deaths, the inmates seemed normal and lively. The NBI has recommended to file 8 counts of murder against 22 NCRPO personnel. For News 5, Maharlika Investment Fund, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. President Bongbong Marcos is set to sign the proposed 2023 national budget later this afternoon. The Budget Department says the president is set to veto 2 or 3 items from the 5.2 trillion pesos spending plan. President Marcos also secured 9.8 billion pesos worth of investment pledges from his 3-day trip to Belgium. This includes deals on maritime security and renewable energy. And the traditional Simbang Gabi kicked off today. Thousands of Filipino Catholics attended early Mass in different churches across the country. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.